Yo, what's going on everyone? So today we're talking about combos and a certain combo in particular, that is the Gainer Pop 9 hook. I think this combo is a very useful combo. It's a lot of fun. You can use it in a lot of your tricking, and I'm going to show you how I use this combo in particular to supplement my training. So the way I came up with this combo, I was thinking about the things that I wanted in my tricking, the things that I needed to improve on. And those things at the moment are swings, bigger tricks, and combos themselves. So I wanted to think about a way I could put all of those into one section, or ideally one combo. So I was watching Saul Og trick, and he's an amazing tricker, and I saw in the middle of one of his combos he threw something really basic, which is just a Gainer Pop 9 hook and something else. So I thought that would be a great bit of combo to use to help with my training in particular. So with combos, you gotta ask yourself, where do you want to improve? For me, right now I'm working on swing throughs, combos themselves, and cleaning up my bigger tricks. So I decided to come up with this combo that was able to incorporate all those things into one. So my new combo that I'm working on is I'll do a trick that allows me to do a swing gainer, maybe like V-twist or gainer swing gainer, and from there I'll go and do Gainer Pop 9 hook, and then after that sets me up nicely for any other bigger tricks that I want to do, like cart full hyper hook or jackknife or things like that. So I've got a nice full combo, and it ends on a nice strong trick, and I can work on it and make the whole thing in itself look nice, and thereby working individual tricks themselves. Another cool thing to do is come up with combo games. Put restrictions for yourselves and use them into your combos. Like the example I just gave you, start out with like a swing through based trick, put a Gainer Pop 9 hook in the middle, and then work on bigger tricks at the end. Another thing you could do is, if you say you want to work on your cheat kicks, practice whatever it is that you want to practice and end on a cheat kick, or work on the cheat kick in the beginning and the end, and then end on the trick that you also want to work on. Of course, you could also play trick. Trick is like horse, but with tricks with your friends. You give yourself letters every time your opponents or yourself doesn't land a trick. What if you only want to work one trick at a time? That's perfectly fine. You're still going to get really good. So long as you're training, you still got to put in the hours any which way you look at it. But sometimes drilling one trick over and over again can get boring. So to spice it up, do some combos. If you are the person who doesn't get bored drilling one trick at a time, then that's perfectly fine, but you're going to get really good at that one trick. And sooner or later, you're going to have the trick where you want it, and then it's going to be time to implement combos. For me, doing, like in my example, I do a Gumby, Gainer, Pop 9, hook, cart full hyper hook. All of these tricks individually are relatively easy for me, but when I put it all together in a combo, it's much more difficult and it doesn't look so good. So it's going to take me time to actually clean it up and get it to where I want it. So it's a whole new step in my tricking training. Lastly, I'm going to give you guys a little mini tutorial on how to do this combo, so long as you know how to do each individual trick. Starting out, you have your first trick that you can swing into gainer. Swing throughs are something that's really difficult for me, so I'm still learning them. I'm still trying to figure them out myself. All I can tell you right now is you just need to drill them. Next, the gainer itself. Gainer is relatively easy, but to do Gainer Pop 9, you want to make sure that your gainer is going more straight back as opposed to the side, because when you land, you don't want to over-rotate on your landing. You want to make sure you're landing while you're still kind of wound up, so you can jump, fully extend, and get the Pop 9 in. One thing that helps me is when I land, I try to take it slow and I bend my knees. That's something that's really important. If you don't bend your knees, it's going to be hard to jump and twist and get the Pop 9 in. Next, the Pop 9 itself, pretty straightforward. Pop, vertical 360, and to get that round kick out, make sure you're pumping your left leg, which is going to lean you back a little bit. It's going to set your round kick up nicely to be extended and look really good. Next, the hook kick. Drill it to perfection. It's something that's a work in progress always, so you're gonna have to drill it to make it look nice and icy. And lastly, cart full hyperhook. In this in particular, a cart full hyperhook feels a little bit different than a cart full. When you're coming out of your cartwheel, you want to think about doing a 360 up. So you want to vertically twist upwards. And then on your way down, think step over hook. It's not a full where you land hyper and then hook. Think about twisting upwards. Don't worry about actually getting that flip rotation because it's going to happen naturally once you extend the hook kick. Just think about vertically twisting upwards and then thinking step over hook. But that's pretty much it for my Gainer Pop 9 hook combo tutorial. I hope this helped. I hope it helps you with your combos. Thanks for watching, guys. Take care.